Buongiorno, vi presento subito i nostri giovanissimi ospiti. Allora, alla mia sinistra, in fondo, Ashley Tisdale. Al mio fianco Corbin Bleu. E al centro il regista e coreografo Kenny Ortega. Allora, volevo soltanto dirvi che naturalmente questo, il film della Disney, si conferma il fenomeno che pensavamo fosse già anni fa. Il film è uscito nelle sale americane ma anche in alcune sale europee, in Spagna, in Germania e in Gran Bretagna, un successo strepitoso, incassi record, già nel primo weekend, 70 milioni di dollari, quindi siamo tutti in attesa di vederlo anche in Italia il prossimo venerdì. Se ci sono già delle domande, altrimenti prego, una lì.
From Swedish newspaper. I have one question for Corbin and one for Ashley. Corbin, I would like to ask you which of the 3 high school musical films you liked the most and why? And to Ashley, I would like to ask, because I see there are many young girls here today, and I think that many of them would like to know how you reach success the way you have done so quickly. So that's the question, what's the recipe for your success? Thank you.
As for the first part of the question, it's pretty difficult actually to answer that, just because each film in its own right has been such a wonderful experience. The first one being very similar to the first day of school. You walk in, you meet a whole bunch of new friends, new experiences. Everybody was very excited and eager. The second time around was just coming back again, everybody continuing to develop a little more. And then by the third film, it was more just an homage to the first 2 themselves. It was coming back and just reminiscing about the good times that we've had and really just enjoying each moment. So it's pretty difficult to truly say one is better than the other.
And for me, actually, I've been in the business since I was 3. Success wasn't really something, I mean, I want to be successful in my career, of course, but it was not about the fame for me. It was always about the work. I love being on set. I always wanted to be an actress. And I just really worked hard. I took tons of acting classes. I went to improv at a school at Groundlings in California. I had a normal childhood besides being in the business, but I just have always worked really hard to get to where I am, I believe. And I've had amazing opportunities. Disney's been so grateful, and Kenny, and this project is just so amazing just because of the cast and because of Kenny and because of the producers and of course the fans. So I don't know the recipe, but just love what you do. I think that's what it is.
C'è una domanda lì?
Sono qui, Jacopo Pistacchi, MTV International. Volevo sapere dal regista Kenny Ortega com'è per un regista il passaggio da riprendere e dirigere un film per la televisione ad arrivare fino al cinema. In più volevo chiedere agli attori di raccontare come ci si organizza per le colonne sonore, la musica, le canzoni e le coreografie per un film comunque di così grande successo. Grazie.
For me, you know, each High School Musical 1, the first film, my hope was that if we did a good job, that maybe it might sort of draw back the curtain and put a little light on me as a candidate to direct another feature motion picture. Little or never, really, did I know that High School Musical would in fact become the reality of that dream. We approached each film ambitiously, with great eagerness and enthusiasm as a team, all of us. And we were always challenged with our rehearsal schedule, our shooting schedule, our budget. So I would say, you know, we had to design responsibly. We had to design so that we could accomplish, you know, the work. High School Musical 3 enabled us more budget, more schedule, more time, and therefore we were able to design with greater sort of scale and dimension and detail. And of course this was great fun in that it was the third and final celebration of High School Musical as we've come to know it. So, you know, we were all quite excited that we had a lot more to work with.
As for the second part of the question, dealing with a film as being a musical, there's so many different aspects to the musical number, such as the choreography, to the music. So the preparation is everything. We actually had 5 weeks of training for rehearsal, as opposed to a normal 2 or 3 that we had for this last feature film. To accomplish everything that you need to accomplish within that time, it was almost like a workshop, a machine of people in different rooms, focusing on different aspects of the musical numbers. Pretty much you just go in there, you just get it in your head, you go over and over again to the point that it's become second nature. You just need to be able to know that you can't even think about it by the time it gets to filming it.
Yeah, and for the musical aspect of it, it's really been pretty much, I think, usually around 7 days. You know, we usually go in, record the music. Of course, Kenny and all the producers put in a lot more effort into defining, you know, what the musical songs are. But with recording, it's been always pretty easy. You know, we go in there, we record it, and to have, you know, especially with the first one, Album of the Year, knowing we did it, I think, in 6 days, that was really exciting. And it just kind of came out of the left field because we didn't even think about it, about the album. And so really the music is pretty, it's fun. We get to go in the recording studio and get to have a blast.
I was just going to say that they worked very, very hard before going into the recording studio, that although Ashley and Corbin have to actually record the album in 6 days, that they come in, as they always do, quite prepared.
Io volevo chiedere al regista quali sono state le difficoltà di questo musical, che cosa è stato più difficile per lei e se prepararlo, se girarlo, se idearlo, che cosa. E invece per i 2 interpreti, anche per loro, che sembra che sia stato tutto bello, simpatico, eccetera, eccetera, però deve essere stato appunto molto faticoso e deve aver richiesto loro devono essere preparati molto bene. Ecco, cosa hanno fatto, che cosa non potevano fare, per esempio, e che cosa sono stati obbligati invece a fare per mantenere la forma, per imparare, per eseguire. Grazie.
Always for High School Musical, the schedule is extremely demanding, and this is because we all like to raise the bar. We all really care about doing our very best. We always want to do a little bit more or a lot more than we actually really have time for. So I think that the challenges throughout making High School Musical is always time. And, you know, how much can the mind and the body actually accomplish in the amount of time that you have? They're very ambitious, all of them, the entire cast. And they love for me to challenge them and to, they love to sweat and to work. I've often said the only thing that they ever leave on the dance floor is perspiration. They work that hard. My greatest challenge, I'd have to say, is personally, was that I wanted to create a space that would be enjoyable so that we could continue this wonderful partnership that we have that is creative and joyful and fun, and that so that we could again, one more time, bring that wonderful spirit that is beneath the words, beneath the dancing, beneath the song lyrics onto the screen as a final celebration for our fans. Knowing that we had 5 weeks to do 10 original production numbers and 44 days to create an original motion picture musical.
And for me personally, what was hard for me was the dancing. I was not the dancer coming into the movie. It was very uncoordinated. But Kenny and Bonnie and Chucky all helped me out very well. And of course, it's definitely hard work. There's nights where, you know, it's freezing cold and the girls were all in, you know, short dresses and just like, you know, freezing and can't, you know, even feel our feet when we're dancing. But you work through it because you have so much fun. There's this chemistry on set and off set that we all have such a great time at what we're doing. We love it. We're passionate about it. And I feel that that's what comes across on screen. And that's what kids enjoy.
We say we enjoy our time that we spend with each other, which is very true, but we never said that it's all fun and games. Because when we show up on that set, everybody's all about the work. Everybody's very into the work. If you ever feel at any point that you're being forced to do something, you shouldn't be in this business, because that's what it's about. It's about being able to go in there and enjoy yourself while still putting your best foot forward, and even when it feels like you're tired and you can't step another step, you really can't do that. You can't do that dance move over again because it's 7 in the morning and you guys have been doing it for 7, 8, 9 hours. You can't do it anymore. It's that last moment that you sit there and go, no, you know, I can't do it again, and I'm going to, because we're going to get this shot in, and that's what it's about. So you can never really say that it's not fun at the same time, but it's really a combination of both.
Una domanda lì e poi una domanda qui.